Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing? Today, we're going to be showing you guys how to get really far out of any map. And I know in the past I did like a mini-series called Barrier Busters, which I put on hold recently just because several reasons. But one of them being like it was just too difficult to like get out of the maps. Like, I mean, the glitch was somewhat easy, but it was just, you know, painstakingly difficult. But now we have a new method to get out of the map, and you can do it on any map, and it is like far superior to our old method. So I'm going to show you that method now, and you know, you could easily try it out for yourself and get out any map. So to do that, you need to overload the map first, which hopefully by now you guys know how to overload Halo 5 maps, because we've done like so many videos on it. After that, you need to spawn this special prefab here that looks like a shade turret. You can get it from my file share if you want. I think most of the leaders of Gold Team also have the file in their prefab as well. But it's we didn't make it, somebody else did. My friend just showed it to me recently, and I know the prefab's been around for a while, but all you gotta do is just get into it and then fly at the barrier, and then after a few seconds you'll pass right through it. But you do need to overload the map first, because even though this prefab has been around for a while, it cannot get you past death barriers. You will, it can no-clip you through parts of the map, but you will still die when you hit the death barriers. It was only until recently that we were playing around with it while the map happened to be overloaded at the same time, and then we noticed like, oh wow, we can actually get past the death barrier with it. And knowing that, it's became so much easier to, you know, fly anywhere you want on the map. And it's a very fast vehicle too. I mean, Halo 5 maps are actually really huge outside the map. Like they're like some of the biggest maps I've ever seen in any game. But unfortunately, none of that space is usable. The actual usable space on the map that 343 gives us is very tiny, very tiny compared to what the actual map size is. But you can at least explore outside and, you know, see what kind of detail we got out here. So yeah, that's all you gotta do. So like I said, you can get this prefab from file share or any of the other people in the credits. They probably have it in their file share as well. But other than that, you could probably a lot of other people out there have it as well. So it's not that hard to find. Anyways, we're gonna try to hit the edge of the map. So this is kind of like a mini Barrier Busters revisit. So I'm gonna speed it up 16 times speed right now, because it takes a while to get to the edge of the map, even with this pretty fast vehicle. Now, with this new method, I might revive the Barrier Busters series, if you guys are still interested in it, at least. Because there's a lot of other stuff we could explore outside of other maps. A lot of other interesting stuff. But anyway, so here we're almost at the edge. This is the edge of the skybox. We're about to pass right through it. And there we go. We are now completely outside the map. And if you take a closer look, you'll notice that the whole map is like pretty much one big dome. The sky just curves right over it. It wraps all around it. And then if you look back down at the map, you can see that, well, I mean, first of all, like outside the map, there's really nothing else outside. You can't really go much further. It's all just pitch black. But if you look down and you see like the edge of the map, in fact, if you see the whole edge of the map, it's basically the whole the whole world is basically flat. Halo 5, you know, supports the flat Earth theory. I'm just kidding, but it is like flat, and then it's like a dome for the sky, which is exactly like what the Flat Earth Society believes. But it's just kind of funny that this is like depicts that model basically. But yeah, so this is basically the edge, and you can totally fly around to other parts of the map as well. There's pretty much no limit to where you can go with this, and you could fly even further out past this skybox, but there's really nothing else out there. It's just pitch black. This is pretty much the whole world, just one big flat piece of land with a domed sky. Could that mean that 343 are flat earthers? Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so forgot to mention there that once you get out the turret while you're outside the map, you get teleported back in instantly. So unfortunately, it's pretty much just view only. You can't actually build anything else out there. Now, before I end the video, I'm just going to show you guys one more map. Some maps you can actually fly, if you get out of the map like on Truth, you can actually fly pretty far out without getting teleported back or hitting any death barriers. But if you want to fly really far out, like to the Halo ring out there or to the planet, then you will need to do the overload glitch. Now, if for some reason by now you still don't know the overload glitch or how to do it, just look it up on my channel. We've done it so many times because it has so many side effects too. Like it lets you dual wield weapons in Halo 5, lets you hold weapons as the Forge monitor. There's so many side effects. It lets you clone your Spartans and so on. So if you look up any of those videos I just listed, or you can just look up the overkill, then the overload, not overkill. You'll find a method for doing the overload glitch. It's pretty simple though. It's just basically spawning a bunch of kill balls. But if you want more specific details, then just look up that video. But yeah, so this is not like an official Barrier Busters episode, but I will give you a quick tour of the map Truth outside the map. Just taking a look at all these Covenant cruisers out here. They're all not solid, but even if they were, it doesn't matter because this shade turret is completely no-clip to almost everything on the map. So you can pretty much fly through anything and you can go anywhere. And you know, I must say, like, even though like Halo 5 maps are actually like very small as far as playable space goes, there's a lot of pretty good attention to detail outside the maps. If you like fly really far out, you can find some pretty amazing things, and I'll give 343 props for that. The maps are actually really beautiful outside the maps. Now, that being said, when you fly like really close to the edge of the skybox, the textures of the skybox are all like just like basic JPEGs essentially. It's all like blurry and pixelated. But from inside the map, obviously, it looks very beautiful, and you know, even flying like out, it's just pretty amazing. And you know, if you just want something like relaxing to do, just fly around in space, just taking like the skybox, you could definitely use this to do that. It's pretty like I said, it's a lot easier than the other method I use to fly out maps, because this one, it's pretty much automatic. I don't have to like accelerate the shader or anything. It just automatically flies by itself outside the map. But yeah, so I hope you guys do find this to be interesting, and if you do try it out, definitely, you know, enjoy, and we can see like what kind of screenshots people take or what they find outside the map. But other than that, if you did enjoy this, make sure to leave a like, and you know, if there's anything else you want me to check out, or if you're definitely interested in me reviving the Barrier Busters series, you know, just let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely put it under consideration. And other than that, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for upcoming videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.